Okay, I'm at 7510 Bridgetown Road, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. So we're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, things of that nature. Basically anything that could be a concern to the buyer. This is actually looks to be on a septic tank. Couldn't find the riser. We did find what looks like outfall and a chlorine feeder. Right on the property line to the house to the right. That's if you're facing from the street, the house to the right, and then there's a would be pretty close to the property line. There's a riser with a lid, and that has some chlorine tubes in it. Looks like it treats, it's like a chlorine feeder that treats the outfall of the septic tank, but we're not sure if it's to this house or the other house next door. So we're going to inspect the line as far as we can, and then we'll locate the tank for the buyer also, and that way they can know they can have it inspected. I would obviously suggest that they have the tank and the functionality of the tank inspected. County can usually do that. We gotta get through. So this is a cast iron. So we're having a little bit of problem getting trying to get it to go out. So we may have to try to run some water down here a little bit and get it run so we can clean off the camera. We can let this run for a second. It should show up pretty quick. And that way we can hopefully rinse the camera off. There's some water right there. Just going to rinse that camera off a little bit. There we go. Pull back so we can see we are in the cast iron, so it's going to be in the cast iron in a second. This is right at the base of the stack here. Okay, so I'm going to turn the water off and let it go down for a minute.
Can I run water or wait till you're done?
Wait till I'm done. I got the cap open. I just ran some down here.
You what?
Said I ran some down here to clean the camera off, but
Okay. What'd you find?
nothing yet.
Okay.
Okay, so cast iron. It'll be cast iron under the floor, and then when it exits, it should go into clay. You kind of already saw that from rinsing it off. Cast iron looks pretty good. There we are exiting into a clay line. As I was talking to the whole house inspector there, you can see some of the stuff that's also some of the stuff that's coming off of my camera. That's all. And I'm not really sure what this is here. I have a blockage. Maybe what's holding that water up right there. Try to go past it here. Does not want to go. Looks like a bunch of mud. It's really hard to tell what that is. It doesn't look like it's opening into a tank, and we haven't reached out. There is a clean out outside, and so if we need to, we can move to that clean out and see where the difference is as to where I am versus where that clean out is. There we go. So that may be at the tank. Really hard to tell. Like I said, there's a PVC cleanout out there, but it looks like it sweeps. It's not the actual tank. It's not a cleanout for the tank. It looks like it sweeps towards the street. Towards the street, I'm sorry, towards the tank. Down, towards the downfall. Outfall. Gosh. So this does seem to be a blockage, and it's really hard for me to see if the pipe is just broke down or if it's blocked. I don't know. It could be roots. I'm going to locate this spot right here and see, because I believe this is a blockage, but it could also be near the entrance to the tank. But so the first steps, locating this and then trying to determine what this is, and then we will make a move to the outside clean out, and then let's try to establish where the tank is, where the line's blocked, and what's what the next course of action will be. So I'm going to pause the video and go out and locate exactly where this is. Okay, so we are, gosh, maybe 10 feet out from the foundation, and I can't tell if there's a tank out there. There's no exposed lid. But what we're going to have to do is I'm going to pull back here. It looked, structurally before this, it didn't look like it was in bad shape. And this is hard to tell whether I'm, where the tank is made. This could be the tank sitting right here, and where that clean out is an outfall, and we are just, but it feels like a blockage.
There are ways.
And so what we're going to do is, I went through something. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push because I'm full. Looks like I am hanging into the tank.
A lot of when they do
So,
fix a lot of my life, I'm more and stuff. So
that is pretty good news, actually, because that means that the tank is right there.
Costly thing that can happen to your house.
And so you should be able to just get it clean done, and this could be just from it sitting empty for so long that blockage, that there was a blockage right at the tank, and that was like a turn and a blockage. So just gotta kind of get back up. I want to get back up where the camera is. There we go. So I think we are at the tank. I'm going to go get a probe and we're going to poke around. And so I think we have a dropped pipe and there we go. So I think we do have like a section of pipe that has fallen. And so this would have to be repaired before it enters the tank. As you can see, as I am dropping off into the tank here, I'm going to actually stop and locate this real quick. Make sure that this is marked, defined in the tank so that it can be pumped out. Okay, we found the tank. We located it. I'm going to probe around for the lid, but I'm also going to inspect through the clean out for the outfall and see if it goes down to the chlorine feeder over the hill. Okay, we're going to pause the video here and put all the way back. I mean, structurally out to that point, it looked okay. I mean, it looks like you need to probably, probably replace about 10 feet from the tank and out to the tank based off of the belly and that large drop before it enters the tank. So we're going to go check the outfall now and try to look for the tank cover. Okay, we are going in through the clean out about 15 feet off the back of the house. I think this should be past the tank, and we're going to follow it out to see if it runs into that chlorine feeder or if it runs into a distribution box. Okay, I'm gonna pause here, get a locate. Okay, looks like we're heading towards that chlorine feeder there in the outfall distribution box area. So I'm gonna see if I can get past here, but my camera didn't want to go past here before. Yeah, I'm unable to get past this point, so I'm gonna have to pull back, and we don't have anything to run through here to try to flush it out. See if I can find a hose or something, but no, we don't have anything to run through here, so I have to pull back and mark it along the way. All right, we've pulled all the way back out of the septic outfall. Gonna run a bunch of water in here and see if we can find out if it's coming out, if it's coming out of the tank or not. But we are still unable to find out if it exactly goes into that chlorine feeder or not. But the other tank is fairly close from the neighbors, so they may come together and go out to there.
You almost ate it.
The main issue is you've definitely got a broken pipe belly right before it goes into the tank, and so I'm going to recommend that be repaired because it's holding a lot of solids, and so that could cause backups in the future. So I'm going to recommend that be fixed. It is marked, and that they find the access for the tank so that they know where they need to get into to pump the tank out in the future. But that will end the inspection for 7510 Bridgetown Rd.